Hey YouTube, it's Fly Girl VSG here. Coming in with my week 4 VSG post-op check-in. To start with some stats, I started this journey, my pre-op diet at 301.2. My surgery weight was 291.6 maybe. And then I weighed in today at 265.4 for a total loss of 35.8 in the last 6 weeks, and 25.8 in the last 4 weeks, because 10 of those pounds were pre-op. So that's pretty crazy. I have no complaints, but it's crazy. It's definitely weird. And I'm going to talk about that in a little bit, but I wanted to cover a couple little things. I wanted to talk about non-scale victory goals today, but I don't think I'm going to have time because I have a list of a couple other things I want to talk about. So I was going to do my measurements today, but didn't, so I'm going to do them tomorrow, and I will just have to tell you guys about that another time. Or maybe I'll do like a part 2 video over the weekend or something. So 265.4, I consider that my first goal. So my first goal that we talked about last week has been met. I'm super stoked about it. That's the weight that I was when I had started doing a boot camp workout last year. And then started working with a naturopath to really actively try to lose weight, and I was eating really good and working out all the time, and I stalled at 265 for like forever. So I feel good about that, and I started actually at 265. I started an HCG diet. It was probably 2.5 years ago, which was crazy. It's a whole other thing. So my next goal after this is 232, which was where I was when I started to regain the weight back. Another thing, I mean, sizes will go down and such, but I'm already in a size 18, down from a size 20. My 18-20s are fitting sporadically, meaning some of them are smaller than others, and my 22-24s are generally too big, but some of them that run small still fit. So, my closet's kind of a hodgepodge right now, but I'm excited to see, to go from here. I won't have a lot of options for a while, but I'm excited to see those sizes go down, and especially when I get into a 16, I have a super cute pair of jeans I wasn't able to wear for very long, so that'll be fun. Let's see what else. So this week, there's been a couple things that have happened. I have not been to the gym. I have not worked out yet at all. So that is definitely a goal of mine to get started. I meant to start yesterday, or today. However, this is one of the things that's been going on. I have been throwing up from my meds. So the first time it happened was last Thursday morning, I guess. And I didn't mention it on my video because I didn't really think it was, I thought it was a fluke, but I had swallowed a capsule, and it got stuck somewhere and hit my gag reflex and made me throw up. So I threw that up and all my other morning meds. I didn't bother to take any of them again. And I thought, oh, well, that I must have just, I don't know, didn't drink enough water with it or something. So then a few days later, I'm chewing my chewable multivitamins, which has become the worst part of my day. Like, I hate them. I liked them before surgery. I tried them before surgery. I had several samples that I got online, and I liked these the best. And they're common. I mean, they're the Bariatric Advantage mixed berry multivitamin, and I cannot eat them. So I took them, I threw them up. It was terrible. So yesterday, again, a few days after that, threw them up again. Only yesterday, I threw up so violently from them and retched for like 10 minutes that I'm sore. Like, I hurt a muscle in my back, and my abs were sore like someone punched me, or like I'd done 100 crunches. So I wanted to let that die down before I hit the gym. So my goal is to be back this weekend, well, I guess I'm out of town this weekend, so maybe Monday. And I'm just going to start real slow. My boyfriend's concerned that I'm going to push too hard because I tend to get into the gym and go. But I also know that I haven't been to the gym in about 4 months. I've been out of the gym for a couple months. So I know that I need to start slow. And I'm thinking I'm going to do about a month of just like light cardio and maybe some videos at home. And then I'm going to give my trainer a call. She's a CrossFit trainer. I don't actually go to CrossFit, but she does train CrossFit, and she's a great trainer, and she will push me. So I'm going to do that probably in about four weeks, beginning of February. Let's see, what else? I have been having dreams of gulping water, like gut. So I don't know if that's normal. I'd be interested to see if there's any other weight loss surgery patients that are watching this that have had that. I'm not dreaming so much about food, but I am dreaming about gulping water. And I think it's because I did it the other day. Like, I started to gulp, and I forgot. And so at my, like, third gut, I was like, and I held the water in my mouth, and I was like, okay, wait. And then I just kind of held it there for a minute, and then, like, swallowed half of that, and then held it there, and then swallowed half. It was really weird. I was like, I don't really know what will happen if I gulp water, but I know it's a big no-no. So, so I've been dreaming about it because maybe I want to gulp water. And that's another thing I want to say. I'm really, I was actually doing better drinking my water before I started eating pureed and soft solids, because with the 5, I can't drink water 5 minutes before surgery and 30 minutes after. And it takes me so long to eat anything. And I'm eating so often because I can't eat very much at one time to get my nutrition goals in, that I don't have time to drink the water. So, 40 ounces at best is what I'm getting. And I'm someone that pre-op was getting 3 liters of water. So think 90 to 100 ounces of water a day. So this is really weird for me. And I think a side effect of it is, if you can see, my lips are so chapped, and they've been chapped for weeks, and it's probably because it's dry here. Shockingly, it's been a beautiful winter so far, but it is dry here, but also that I'm not getting enough fluid. My skin's been drier as well. So I filled up a liter bottle today. My surgeon says no straw, but I mean, whatever. I'm over it. I think the process of lifting, because I'm clumsy, I'm telling you, every time I take a sip of water, I have a hole in the bottom of my chin. So instead of getting water all over me, I'm going to do the straw. I'm going to see how it goes. And, but look, it's 2:15 here, and this is how much water I've gotten today. That's it. Like, anyway, so I need to really, really work on that. Now, that needs to become a serious focus of mine, because water is most important. I know most people would say protein, but I'm a huge water drinker. And I can't even drink water right now. I still have to dilute it with, like an eighth of my water is still Gatorade or something like that, and then fill the rest up with water. Water is still too thin for me. It doesn't settle well yet. I'm hoping that will go away. Please reassure me if you're a sleever and tell me that goes away, because I can't drink sweet water forever. So those are kind of the things that have happened this week on kind of a down note. But the good note is, the weight loss and the size 18 jeans, and the other thing I was going to say is you'll notice my hair is straight. I got my hair done for New Year's Eve, and it was supposed to be brown, but if you look, I mean, everyone loves the color. Everyone that's seen my hair is like, oh my gosh, I love it, which is great. Like, I'm glad that they love it. But when I look in the mirror, all I see is orange. So I don't know what happened there. I went to a new salon. I probably should not have. And I had a Groupon. It's stupid. I'm just going to go to the people that I know and trust, because this, to me, now I'm going to wait to see if I have to fix it until I do my hair regularly, which is curly, and it may not reflect the light like that. But everyone loves it, but all I see is orange. And down here it seems to die down a little bit into my more natural color. But I don't know what's happening up here, in the roots. So anyway, that's kind of a side note, but something that I did fun for New Year's. And I love having straight hair for a few days. I'm going to try to keep it as long as I can, because I never get to do it I can't straighten my hair by myself. All right, I'm running on to 10 minutes. So there's one other thing I really wanted to say that has been on my mind a lot as I'm trying to formulate the words for it, and it finally kind of came to me today or last night, that I've been I've had a lot of cognitive dissonance, I guess, in my brain about the surgery. Like, I'm not regretful of the surgery. It's been hard. It's been really difficult, especially the recovery, but that's over. That's in the past. I'm still obviously having problems with throwing up things, and I think I will as things don't settle well. I hear that's pretty normal, but with the vitamins, that sucks. But the food is settling well. But here's the thing that haven't come to terms with, but need to come to terms with, is that I don't like eating anymore. Eating is a chore. It's uncomfortable. I don't like the way it feels. But I still have the desire to eat. I still have not quite come to terms with the fact that I'll probably never eat a plate full of food again. Like, I'll never go out to eat and finish my meal. You know, I mean, I think from what I've heard, and definitely from how I feel right now, that is off the table. No pun intended. And I don't see why someone needs to eat that much in general, but eating in volume has been my comfort, has been my number, has been the way I was raised. And not eating, it's kind of my issues with food are twofold. One is deprivation and one is overfullness. So I can't, feeling of deprivation, my mother put me on a diet, on a 600 calorie a day diet when I was 11 years old. So I have this feeling of when I feel very hungry, I panic. I totally panic. Or if I don't think there's enough food for me, I panic. And on the other hand, I was raised in a family where there was a lot of food. I mean, there was never servings for 4. There was always, for a family of 4, servings for 15. So it was always, my mother expressed her love that way, and still does to a point. And I accept that about her, but, I struggle with volume. My eyes are much bigger, and I don't know if that will, how or when or if that will ever adjust itself. My eyes are big, much bigger than my stomach. On New Year's Eve, my boyfriend and I went and grabbed a bite to eat before we went to a party, and we ordered clam chowder and some artichoke cheese spinach dip. And I was like, that's going to be great. And, what was I don't even know what I was thinking. Like, I didn't have 4 bites of small bites of clam chowder and 4 bites, super small bites of artichoke dip. Like, we should have just gotten the soup. He wasn't that hungry. So, anyway, so I need to do some work around that. I was probably going to be starting therapy again for like 6 to 8 weeks with a previous therapist I've worked with, and who's also worked with other clients that have had bariatric surgery. So I think that he'll help me come to terms with this in some way. The urge and the desire and the want to eat, but the discomfort and distaste in doing so. I'm still working on chewing really well because I just started soft solids pretty much yesterday. Not something that, because I'm a shoveler. I shovel. So, we'll just have to see how that all plays out. But it's on my mind. It's definitely playing heavily on my mind. So that's where I'm at this week. 13 and a half minutes. I'm sorry. I hope that you guys had a great, super awesome New Year's. I did. I'm really excited for 2014. I have a feeling I might get engaged. I have a feeling that there's going to be so much fun to be had. I'm going to Mexico in March with some friends and my boyfriend, and I'm just really excited for this year and the changes that my body will make, and hopefully my brain. And I know my heart's in the right place, and I can't wait to get super freaking buff. I can't tell you how much I love being strong. So I'm going to get back in the gym in a few days and start slow, and then just hit that iron hard. I love weightlifting, so we'll see. All right, you guys, have a great day and keep it fly out there. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.